The Kalam Cosmological Argument has been promoted time and again by apologists. Although the logic is flawed, perhaps there is science to back it up. I had to get someone that isn't me to investigate.
What do we know about the Big Bang? To be very precise, we actually know nothing. We can't even say for sure that it happened. A better question is, what do we know because of the Big Bang Theory? Like all scientific theories, the Big Bang is an explanation. And like all scientific theories, the Big Bang makes predictions, which lead to a greater understanding of nature. In 1929, Edwin Hubble made observations of the universe and measured their redshift. Like sound, light also travels in waves. If a source of light is traveling toward you, its wavelengths are compressed, resulting in a lower wavelength, which means the light looks bluer. We call this blue shift. Likewise, when a light source travels away from you, the waves emitting from it are stretched out, resulting in longer wavelengths. This is known as redshift. Being a wave as well, sound will also show the same phenomenon when a car passes by. As the car approaches, each sound wave is being emitted a bit closer to the wave before it, which results in the compressing of the waves, resulting in a shorter wavelength and a higher tone. Once it passes by, each wavelength is emitted a bit further away, resulting in the wavelengths being stretched out, resulting in a lower tone. What Hubble found was that the majority of galaxies are redshifted. What's more, the further away they are, the more redshifted they are. This means that the universe is traveling away from us in all directions and is accelerating the further away it gets. This confirmed the cosmological model first formulated in 1927 by Georges Lemaitre. Lemaitre was a Catholic priest and a scientist who proposed that, at some point in the finite past, all of the matter and energy in the universe was much closer. In 1931, he also postulated that, at one point, it may have even been condensed into a small volume. The name Big Bang is popularly attributed to Fred Hoyle in a 1949 radio broadcast. According to most accounts, Fred Hoyle rejected the theory as some sort of implication for the existence of God. 3 years earlier, in 1946, George Gamow published a paper on nucleosynthesis describing how radiation could recombine and become basic atoms after the Big Bang. He assumed that the majority of the early universe was radiation and theorized that, in the process of recombination, microwaves would be released at a temperature of 50 Kelvin. This estimate was revised several times over the following years. The last estimate came in 1964 when Robert H. Dick, Jim Peebles, and David Wilkinson at Princeton University were preparing to search for microwave radiation as a means of testing their own theory. They theorized that cosmic background radiation would have been released along with matter at the Big Bang, and due to billions of years of redshift, it would be at a temperature of under 5 Kelvin. It so happened that at the same time, Arno Penzias and Robert Wilson were working at nearby Bell Labs experimenting on bouncing radio waves off of echo balloon satellites. After canceling out any potential radio sources, they continued hearing a low, steady, mysterious noise that persisted in their receiver. They soon found out that no matter where they pointed their receiver, the mysterious noise persisted. They had discovered microwave background radiation at a temperature of 2.7 Kelvin. This confirmed the hypothesis of Dick, Peebles, and Wilkinson. In 1978, Penzias and Wilson were jointly awarded the Nobel Prize for Physics for their discovery, a discovery that confirmed yet another prediction of the Big Bang model. It is also important to note what we don't know about the Big Bang. Knowing that matter warps both space and time, we know that all of the matter and energy in the universe would effectively warp the space and time around it infinitely. Because of this, if the Big Bang began from a singular point smaller than the Planck length, we can't know anything about it before 10 to the negative 42 seconds after the Big Bang. On the Planck level, the universe does strange things, and the laws of physics as we understand them break down, so we don't know what happened at the Big Bang, nor whether or not a question of before the Big Bang even makes sense. But as stated before, our lack of knowledge regarding the Big Bang doesn't stop us from learning more about the universe by testing claims made by the theory.
And this is just one of the many ways that Tony Reed has taught me real science. Learn more about how Tony Reed taught me science by subscribing to his channel so that you don't miss anything. If you like this video, then like this video. Click on the videos below to check out other videos that I've done. Or don't. What do I care? Subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell. Tell other people about this. And send me money for the love of humanity.